Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another riveting episode of Rising Star, where we showcase the journeys of exceptional individuals making their waves in their respective fields. Today we have a distinguished guest joining us, none other than Honorable Joshua Omondi. Despite facing challenges in his recent political endeavors, Honorable Joshua Omondi remains the beacon of leadership and activism in the University of Meru, which is of science and technology. Let us dive into his inspiring story and glean wisdom from his experiences. Let us start by introduction. Welcome.
Thank you, Bwana Bingo. First and foremost, I must commend you for your invitation to this great show. I'm Joshua Omondi. So many people call me the Comrades Majority Whip. I'm a 2.2 student pursuing Bachelor of Communication and Journalism, as well as serving chairperson of the Journalism Club of Meru University. I'm from Busia County, Butula Sub-County, Marachi West Ward, a place called Bumala. That's all about me.
Wow, thank you, Honorable Joshua Omondi, for that excellent introduction. I always say he is a man who does not need introduction for what he has done, not only here in university, but across our country, Kenya. Let us continue. Honorable Omondi, first, thank you for being with us today. Can you share with our viewers your journey into politics and your recent campaign experience at Meru University of Science and Technology?
A journey of politics, and I always say politics is not just an event. Politics is a journey that one should have started at a time of his own choice. I started being into politics back then in high school, where I loved politics. I ventured into politics by vying for various posts in high school, and I managed to get them. And I've been also, when I joined Meru University as a first year, I remember the first week I joined this place, I was much into politics. And I decided to get history of politics here. So the journey has not been that easy, and we are still continuing with the journey. I can say that in the last recent ended campaigns, I vied as the delegate, that is a men's representative, the School of Computing and Informatics. But unfortunately, due to 3 reasons, I was not able to get the position. But again, thanks to God that, when one door is closed, God opens another one. I managed to secure a seat as the chairperson of the Meru University Journalism Club. So the journey of politics has been long, and I can say that we are still continuing with the journey because fighting for comrades is our priority, and freedom fighters never get tired. I can say that Amandla, the journey continues, a luta continua.
Wow, that is great from you, Honorable Joshua. I'm really impressed, and much sure that even our viewers, as you can see in the screen, they are commenting that is awesome. As a student leader and chairperson of the Journalism Club, how do you balance academic responsibilities with your leadership roles?
I must say that balancing academics and other co-curricular activities is a very cumbersome work, because you find it so tedious to work for a certain organization and again go to class work or academic work. But we do balance, whereby I make sure that all I do it in perfect. Be it academics, let it be perfect. Be it core curricular activities, be it perfect. Like I have set a day that I work on the journalism club. Like on Thursdays is when the journalism club meets. And I make sure that that day I really prepare for that club, because I always say that as a leader, whatever you do, whatever you have at heart, you must ensure you take it to greatness. And when you also go to academics, because without these academic credentials, you cannot be able to secure a seat. Because as you know that politically, as per the SAMU constitution of Meru University, you find that maybe you want to vie for political seat. If you don't meet a threshold of AGP 50, then you are doomed, you cannot vie. So we must also work smart and make sure that I attend my classes, keenly do my assignments, takeaways and sitting cuts, and as well work on the club to make sure that everything runs well. So I do balance them quite well so that everything runs smoothly and to the success of both sides of my life journey in academics and co-curriculars.
Thanks very much, Honorable Joshua Omondi, for that. My viewers, as you can tell, that Honorable Joshua is not only good in politics, but is also an excellent example in the field of academic. Okay, as we move to the next question. Your role as the voice of comrades and acting president of Bunge la Wananchi, Marachi Ward, highlights your commitment to community engagement. Can you tell us about a project or initiative you are particularly proud of?
I can say that being a freedom fighter is not based on comrades only, but based on residents of my area as well. And we are trying also to move to a situation whereby we be activists of our country. Now, in Marachi West Ward, I hold a position of being the Bunge la Mwananchi president, a branch of the National Bunge la Mwananchi, which is at Jacaranda and Jivanji, that in Nairobi. I can say that I'm committed to do oversight on the current working government. That is all the way from the governor, senator, a women rep, to the MP, and also to the MCA. I can tell you for sure that I have an achievement that I'm proud of. Since the year 2020, during Corona, there has never been a tournament, whether be it made by the MCA, it has never been there. But I'm proud that last year, that is 2023, in the month of July, I was able to conduct a tournament worth 150,000, and it involved 11 teams, of which the winners emerged, and we were able to give the winners a cup, a jersey, and also some cash and a ball. And number 2, we gave them some cash and the ball, same to the number 3. And I can for sure tell you that we don't wait for leaders to do, we do them. And as well as Bunge la Mwananchi president, I've faced a lot of challenges. Like last year, after I had conducted that tournament, you know, as a leader, whatever you do, people will want to fight you, fight what you do. And people started saying that I'd run away with the money, that I went to the governor's office and I was given, 300,000, of which when I asked them if the governor can give you, you can give governor a call, Honorable Nyongesa Otuoma, about money he gave me, and there's none. So That is on September, October there. They started facing impeachment threats. I want to be impeached as the Bunge la Mwananchi president. At a point that I decided now I'm ready to get impeached, because I believe that leadership is not about that name that you're being given, but it's what is inside you. They tried their best, the people who are planning that coup while I was away. That is after they waited after I came to Meru, and they decided to do that. They planned a coup and formed another organization called, it was called Bunge la Mzalendo, of which did not last for even more than 3 days. The leaders called me and told me, Joshua, don't resign, because you are the pioneer of Bunge la Mwananchi in this ward. You know where you took the Bunge la Mwananchi from and where you are taking it. I decided to play low and be patient, and I can tell you that this coming holiday, in the month of first week of July, there is a mega demonstration that I'm planning in Marachi West Ward. I'm already drafting a letter to the officer commanding station Bumala, because there are a lot of things happening in our ward that we do not want to hear. Again, come in the month of August, I'm planning for a cultural week and talent show in our ward, and I'm telling people that it's going to be worth 500,000 if God wills and gives us life. So we are there, and we are planning great things in our ward. And also, as Bunge la Mwananchi, will be also going for an election come that August, of which I don't know if I'll still vie for the same post or someone else will vie for it, but we will be there and also see what to do about the ward. But we are the comrades fighters, and I believe all of us are comrades. That's why even in Busia County, I'm the chairperson of BUHESA, Busia Higher Education Students Association. I'm the chairperson and I'm leading them. So we must fight for our country, Kenya. Liberation that our fathers did, we should also be there for it. Yeah.
Okay, Honorable Joshua, on the same question, if I may ask, you have said that you held a tournament worth 100,000 and it was successful. My question is, which strategies did you put in place and deployed to raise that money? And also, you have said that you have a plan this coming July to hold also a big tournament and so on. And your budget is worthy 500,000. Which also strategies will you put in place to raise such large amount of money?
These funds have, I always say that as a leader, you cannot do things at your own. We have people who do business around the world, and these are merchants. And as you all know that in a society, there's something called corporate social responsibility. This is where you give back to the community. Now, we have business people who are not sons of the soil. They are not local, born and raised people. They have just come, acquired pieces of land, built business, shops, supermarkets, petrol stations. These are Indians, people from Northeast. These are the Orias, Kikuyus. And you find that these people, what they can do is by appreciating the community. Now, we talk to them and they give us small support through donations. Again, not that this 100,000 must be in cash. No. You know, we are budgeting to do a tournament, meaning in this 100,000, you have things like paying of referees, I don't know, buying of balls, buying of jersey, buying of water for the guests, buying of sodas for the guests. So some of them will tell you, okay, in your budget you have 10 cartons of water, I'll donate that. There's someone who's saying, me, I'm a merchandise selling balls here. Instead of me giving you money, I'm going to donate 10 balls. So you find that these are people who give back to the community. Then we have also leaders who are eyeing seats in 2027 or 2032 in future. They start underground mobilization as now. For example, someone wants to vie for MCA 2027. How will he be known? By starting now. He will come and say, I'll give you maybe 10,000. We have also leaders who are in power, like someone like my good friend, Speaker Bwana Odilo. He's always supportive every time. You have the personal assistant and political advisor of the governor, that is Noor. He always supports us. So these are kind of people we like. The NRA party led by Munuku, these people are supportive. So we say we get this money from people and we bring them on board. And also as leaders of Bunge la Mwananchi, we also contribute little that we have to make sure a success of this. So it's all about consolidating funds from leaders, well-wishers, and everyone, even the ones who are viewing right now. You can come and support the activities that we are about to venture in. And we really tell you that we want to do things extraordinary. We don't just wait for the government or the leaders to do, but as a responsible citizen, it's upon us to look at the affairs of the community.
Okay, I think our viewers have understood you. And then on the same point, another question is, many people have just been hearing about Bunge la Mwananchi, but they don't know what Bunge la Mwananchi is all about. I think having you today here on media is a great privilege for most Kenyans now to get to understand what Bunge la Mwananchi is all about. I think in less than a minute, kindly enlighten us about Bunge la Mwananchi.
Bunge la Mwananchi is a nationwide activism organization. This is according to Chapter 1, Article 1 of the 2010 Kenyan Constitution, whereby it states that the sovereignty belongs to the people. Now, this is where this organization is based nationwide. We have our headquarters at Jacaranda and at Jivanji, and we have branches at county level, sub-county level, and ward level. So Bunge la Mwananchi is all about activism, whereby if the leadership fails, because you know the article says that we can exercise our powers through representation, that is electing a representative, or by our own means. So if the leadership fails, we take that charge. So Bunge la Mwananchi is just an organization that fights for the rights of Kenya, following that it is there in the constitution. And we also operate that under our own constitution and over our own leadership, whereby right now our Bunge president is called Calvin Sokoth, aka Gaucho, with our nationwide president of Bunge la Mwananchi. Yeah.
You have really enlightened us on that point, and I think this will be the topic of discussion next time. And anytime we'll get our invitation on that topic, kindly get us other officials from Bunge la Mwananchi, and it will be a privilege to many Kenyans. Let's move to the next question. In the face of setbacks, such as not winning your political bid, how do you stay motivated and continue to inspire others around you?
There's difference between a politician and a leader. A term politician means someone who talks to gain something. But a leader is someone who is inspired. There's an inspiration from beneath him. But you know, Kenyan and everything, a nation worldwide is all about politics. To get that leadership is to, I mean, to explore your leadership, you have to be a politician. I can say that when you go to the battlefield, you must have two things in your mind. One, failing is part of it. And number two, not failing is also part of it. So when you fail, you must stand again for your people, true or false. And when you do not fail, it means you also again stand for your people. I believe that when you go into politics, there's nothing like losing and winning. It's either you lose or you do not lose. So I know some weeks ago, I was into politics of the university, and at one point, people might think I failed. And to say I did not fail. I am a person who is always a winner. And that's why I will not sit down because I fail and see comrades suffering. I'll not sit down and see a certain club that I'm involved going down. I'll always stand by my people because leadership is in me, not politics. So I am a leader and I always lead my people. And I want to tell all comrades in Mary University, all comrades from area that I lead, that don't hesitate to reach out to me in case of anything. I'm always there. I'm a friendly guy. Do not think because I'm not school rep, I'm not men's rep, or I'm not anything, you cannot approach me. Approach me and I'll see how we help each other, because comrade for comrade is what is in me.
Nice to hear that from you, Honorable Joshua Omondi. My next question is, what advice would you give to student leaders who are looking to make difference in their community?
Comrades are out there. I've met several comrades who are like, in my area, and I must say today in the morning before I came to this show, I was printing some names of beneficiaries of a certain bursary that I'm supposed to take to the finance office later on today. And some other students were telling me, in your area, how can people be getting bursaries of 10,000 and so on? And I told them, it's all about how we organize ourselves as comrades. Go and form an organization in your ward, in your sub-county, in your county, that will advocate for the rights of students. And when you create that, do not just advocate for the rights of comrades, advocate for the rights of the entire community. Because there are students of high school who do not even benefit from bursaries, but there's a way that you know they don't benefit from it. And you know the problem where it is. So it's upon us to organize ourselves. And that's why I will tell every comrade, if you are aspiring to have a strong organization, it's upon you to organize yourself. Be consistent in what you are doing. People will mock you. People will come to your social media handles and say you are going nowhere. I can tell you that right now, the journalism club is at least trying. But I see people in Facebook commenting, I don't know, this poster is in total mess. I don't know, you are losing meaning. Those are kind of things that should motivate us. I like when people tell me, Joshua, you are not doing anything. Joshua, you are foolish. Now I get motivation that, okay, I'm foolish, I need to be wiser. Let me work on how to get rid of foolishness. That is what is leadership. When people say you will fail, tell yourself, oh, I'm a failure, then I should rise and become a winner. That is now what I should tell everyone, every student. If someone looks down upon you, raise your shoulders and head high and say that I want to get to where my dreams are.
Okay, as we are summarizing, looking ahead, what are your future plans and aspirations, both in terms of your education and your leadership journey?
My education and academics journey in Meru University will end in 2026 October when I'll be graduating, and I believe it will be a first class honors in that graduation. After that, for the postgraduate courses like masters, we'll see how to go about them. But politically and in leadership, we are not going to tire anytime soon. We are moving, and I say, come next year in Meru University, there will be politics in January again. And I can tell comrades that expect a bombshell from me, because I'll be there. I don't know for what, but I'll be there because of comrades. And national politics come 2027, I will be on the race for Marachi West Ward Member of County Assembly seat. So I can say we want to move on. And also in the student organizations, right now I'm the county coordinator for the CRK, led by the former president of Kenyatta University, that is Teddy Osano. And we are working to make sure that CRK, in partnership with KUSO, in partnership with the Onagi Student Organization, we move by helping comrades, because issues to do with the help, issues to do with the CPA courses whereby CASNEB fails to deliver funds, we are ready to follow up to that. So I can say that we are there and will not get tired fighting for our people. And I can say, even for the things that are happening in the national government, right now we are fully behind the nursing and medical students. They should boycott classes and go to the road, because issues to do with CS Naumicha is really destroying the future of medical students. Because if you talk about internships and you want to remove them, I don't know, you want to remove the allowances of doctors, that one should not be allowed. So I think everything we shall fight for, comrades. However much it will cost us, but we are ready.
That's nice. For Meru University students of Science and Technology, Honorable Joshua Omondi saying he is back, and in 2025 he will be in the ballot. And again, for the people of Marachi West, Honorable Joshua Omondi has said he will be in the ballot for member of county assembly. Oh, that's really promising, Honorable Joshua. And then just say your last words to people as we now end our show.
Ladies and gentlemen, great leaders in the epitome of Meru University can tell us that comrades made a choice, and that choice should be the great pillar of comrades, to support comrades. My members from the School of Computing and Informatics, I can tell you, I am there for you. I can say that I'm still the one king of Sky, and I'll give guidelines to the ones who are elected so that we move as a team, and we will work together. For the journalism club, I'll make sure that by the time I leave Meru University, there is Meru University TV and Meru University Radio. And I promise that one is in me, and I must deliver. Even if I'm outside the government, even if I'm in, I must deliver that. That's why, since I took the mantle of this club, we've really made a step. And no one will really appreciate that. No one will see that. People will just say Joshua is doing a useless job, but I can say we are going to heights. So we are moving on, and I'll tell all our viewers, remember to subscribe to the channel. That is, the channel is called Sikunjema TV. Like, subscribe, and comment, and let's support each other in this journey. And God bless you.
As we conclude today's episode of Rising Star, we extend our heartfelt gratitude to you, Honorable Joshua Omondi, for sharing your insights and experiences with us. Your resilience and dedication are truly commendable, and we wish you continue with success in all your future endeavor. To our viewers, thank you for tuning in. Join us next time as we continue to celebrate the rising stars among us. This is Philip Olingo signing off from Siku Njema TV, live streaming media. Good afternoon and stay inspired.